Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in FortressCraft Evolved. Let's see, I've done a ton between episodes, but nothing too nothing too dramatic in terms of building. Mostly just cleared away a bunch of rock here. You can see that we've got a nice wide platform here where we'll be setting up our defenses. But I've basically just been flattening the terrain and then kind of digging underground. I didn't really build any machines. We're going to do that this episode, but first I want to scan. I did a scan of one of the hive minds. So let's just process that. That's this guy here. Okay, Hive Core. For more information, let's hit H and see if there is any more information. Hive Core. Okay, Hive Mind. Hive minds are present throughout the world and are capable of growing Minox throughout the world to steal resources. While the Minox themselves are easily dealt with by low-level turrets, the hive minds can provide a substantial challenge to your base. You can force them to grow using agitators, and there are liquefiers, ablators, and good old-fashioned explosives to deal with any overgrowth. Yeah, we'll get to these guys later, I'm sure, and the Minox. We'll see those later, too. They basically, when you get down to a certain depth, I think it's below 80 meters. We'll find out. They will hop on your belts and start chewing up the resources on your belts. They send that food over to one of the hive minds, which, do we have one in view? I don't even think we have one right in view here. They send them to the hive minds. Do I have one? Boy, it'd be nice to just show this quickly. We saw them before. We'll see them again. But basically, the hive minds are the ones with the hard resin. That might be one right way off in the distance there. I'm not sure. This structure right there. I can't tell from here, but they will grow. There's one right there in the distance. You can kind of tell from the spikes coming out of it. Anyway, those Minox will eat your resources off the belts if they're unprotected and feed them to the hive minds. The hive minds will produce more of that hard resin, and that hard resin will grow from wherever the hive mind is towards your central power hub. And eventually it can get encased in that material, and you cannot mine it with a mining drill or a normal, you're just mining laser here. Will not do it. Let's see, what else did I do between episodes? I set up a few little coal mines just to target these little deposits, and I'm just putting these in inventory, basically just taking the mined material. We can charge this battery up. Doing that with the E key. And then we can look at this deposit real quick, see how much is left. Look in the lower left, this one's got 6,158 ore left. But what we want to do this episode is start setting up some production lines for materials. Our main goal is to take out the, is it the overmines, I think they're called? The overmines, which we have one in each 4 corners here diagonally from our hub. There's an overmine over there, an overmine over that way, and then one way back there, and one way back there. We need special materials to be able to destroy those. It's going to take quite a while. But one of the first things we need to set up production lines is this guy right here, this Pyrothermic Generator. And so we need to produce these materials in order to build that. Copper wire, iron gears, and lightweight machine housings. Now, some of this stuff we might be able to craft by hand. Let's just take a look. See, this is all the stuff we can craft by hand. There's not a lot. I'm looking for copper wire just as one of the ingredients of the iron gears. I don't see it here. So we're going to need to lean on this guy. What is this guy? Manufacturing plant. Quite a bit. So let's see. Let's go back to Pyrothermic Generator, and that's going to generate power from coal. Copper wire 10. Can we do copper wire? If I click copper wire, it takes me in here. 1 copper bar for copper wire. Manufacturing plant recipe. Okay, Pyrothermic Generator. Can we do wire? Don't know. We may need to make the machine to even produce this, which I think is an extruder. So let's look under, not smelting. power storage, power generation, transmission, logistics, storage, progression. Interesting. Oh, we are going to need that ray gun at some point, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Defenses, we're going to need this too. Turrets. Again, we need iron gears for that and lightweight machine housings. You can see we probably need to automate those two things. Torch, we know how to make those. Here is the manufacturing. I think we need this extruder plant. Conveyor-based machine for automatically converting metal bars into wires. That'll get us our copper wire. We've got plenty of copper bars. We don't have tin plates. So let's see what it takes to make tin plates. I'm guessing that's in here too. Stamper plant. Conveyor-based machine for automatically converting bars into plates. Does not require external power or hoppers. Useful start when automating. Okay, we've got what we need. Oh, you can see in the inventory, by the way. Let's buy that real quick. But if you look at my inventory, in between episodes, I've been smelting a bunch of tin, copper, and I found iron down quite a ways down in our mine that we'll see in a little bit. You can see also I've mined a ton of soft resin. This is what spawns those big worms that we saw. I've mined out a bunch of that, a ton of stone. But we've got a few metal bars here to get us started anyway. So we just built the stamping plant. I'm going to remove that from the hotbar. Put my stamping plant down. That's going to get us tin plates. So let's do that. Let's go down and just get some tin plates started. Boom, boom, boom. You can see I've dug out a whole bunch down here. This is our first floor. Do we want to do... trying to think, what do we want to do on each floor? Now, this floor... I think we're going to save a lot of this space here for defenses, because on the surface level here, this is where all the attacks are going to come in. We're going to be setting up a bunch of turrets. We're going to need to feed those turrets power. We're going to need to generate that power. Eventually, I think we'll be creating like missiles and things. I'm kind of thinking this very first layer down, and I went down 10 meters, I guess. Let's save this area for supporting the layer above. We'll mine this resource out to free up space. All this coal, got a bunch of coal down here. And I think this is, what is this one? It's copper. I think that's copper, yeah. We'll mine that, but let's set up some of our production down on the next layer. I dug out some of this too, not a ton. And let's just pick a spot, any spot. How about right here? And get some tin plates going. We'll start small. Okay, can I rotate this once it's down? Yeah, that. And we want to feed this thing. Gonna need hoppers. That's the only thing. That takes a while to produce. I don't think I have any in my inventory. I got two of these kind of lousy ones. These logistics hoppers, which only hold like one item. Let's see if we can steal one from up here. Let's see. I'm going to steal the bars out of here. 18 copper bars. This guy right here, we don't really need this hopper to store coal like it's doing. I'm going to grab that coal out. I'm going to take that one up. I think we just do that. And let's instead put down one of these hoppers, which is a logistics hopper. It'll do much the same thing, except it's only going to hold 2 items. Rather save the big one for down below. In fact, I'm probably going to tear up this mine too. This little coal mine. But I set this up basically just to make use of some of the machinery I had while I was between episodes. But we're going to want that. I know we're going to want that hopper. So let's come down. Back downstairs here. And I think this guy can pull straight from a hopper. Let's go make this a remove only hopper. And then let's make this guy. Whoop. Put that guy down again. Add only hopper. And let's put some tin bars in here and see just what happens. Can I scroll over to those? Nope. Oh, I gotta do it here. Inventory. Tin bars. That's 100. I don't know if I want all 100 going. Is there a shift click? Control. Oh, here we go. How about 50? Not sure what that did. Okay, shift drag to split stacks. That's fine. Shift drag. Shift drag. 50, accept. There we go. Let's do that. Does this guy require power? Looks like he doesn't. Okay, now we're getting tin plates. Good, we'll let that run for a minute. That's nice, no power required. I suppose we could let this thing run a little bit. Can I get a couple plates? Get a couple plates in inventory. And then head back up. One more. Okay, we'll grab those out. Let's head back up to the manufacturing plant, see what else we need. We're working towards the Pyrothermic Generator for power, but we've got to make some other things along the way. Generator. Okay, we want copper wire. And I think we saw that we need the extruder for that. The extruder needs tin plates. So what do I have? I have 3. Can I make this now? Boom. So now we've got an extruder. This guy, conveyor-based machine for automatically converting metal bars into wires. Does not require storage or storage hoppers. We need hoppers. I think, yeah, we're going to have to get by with these minis. They only store 10. They only store 10. The logistics ones store 2, and then the nice ones store 100. But we got to get to producing iron gears and lightweight machine housings before we can make these good ones. We're going to buy a few of these minis just to get us by. We've got tin bars. We've got copper bars. Let's grab several of those. And then let's go extrude some copper wire. And we'll rearrange all this stuff at some point. Whoops, wrong key. There's our mini hoppers. I'm going to pop those down over here. Let's do a similar thing. Mini hopper. Extrusion plant. Rotate that. And another mini hopper. This time, let's put some copper bars in here. Let's see, okay, yeah, this guy doesn't seem to take any power either. There comes the wire coming out. Now, this thing's only going to hold 10 at a time, which we're going to have to babysit, which is unfortunate. We got some 21 tin plates going. We've got a little bit of wire being made. It's very slow. Let's head up. Okay, copper wire's being built. Now we need the iron gears. How do we do these guys? Iron gear maker. We unlocked that in the research, I believe. Copper wire and lightweight machine housings. So lightweight machine housings looks like it might be next. Okay, I'm not getting any help on that one. Let's see. Lightweight machine housing crafter. Copper wire and tin plates. A machine that supports crafting, auto crafting of tin plates into lightweight machine housings. Much more efficient than doing it by hand. Okay. Good. Let's do that. We just need to wait for copper wire. So let's head down and see if we can get 8 copper wire. Going to be a lot of this back and forth, I think, early on. This guy's making plenty of tin plates for us. We got 9 copper wire. Let's see if we can make that machine now. Boom. Lightweight machine housing crafter. We've got what we need. And it takes tin plates. Let's do that. Craft it. Let's set that guy up. Oops, I just took some fall damage by running down the stairs. Let's see if our setup will work here. But whoops, wrong one. Wrong one again. Grab that. You fill that block. Here, boom. Mini hopper, mini hopper. And let's find out where that machine went. Is it on my hotbar somewhere? There it is. This one may take conveyors, and this one may take power. I don't remember what it said. Iron out of power. That was a mistake. Suppose we could use a mini hopper here. Boom, instead. Keys. Wrong keys. Grab those plates. Into here. We can put, it'll only take 10. Okay, it looks like that's going to work for us. And that should get us the lightweight machine housings, I believe. It's slow. There we go. So now we're producing those. Copper wire. How's this guy doing? Empty. Did we get 50 copper wire already? Let's see. 2. What happened here? Did I accidentally take the resource out? Maybe. Something looks wrong. Does this thing need plates? Converts bars into wires. Okay, we're seeing bars come through, so the animation's a little bit off. It's showing copper bars coming through, but it's actually, we're getting the wire that we want. Only got 10 storage, so we got to kind of hand feed some of this stuff for a bit. Let this go one more cycle. I'll hand feed a little more, then we'll run back up. Boom. More lightweight machine housings. That's nice. These initial machines don't require power. But we are working towards the power generating machine. Here's the hypothermic or pyrothermic generator. Clear off this search text down here. All right, copper wire. We're making that. Iron gears, not yet. We have the lightweight machine housings. We need this gear maker. That is copper wire and machine housing. So I need a little bit more copper wire, it looks like. Takes 8, I've got 6. And then we'll be able to make the iron gears, and we have some iron bars we can feed in there. Let's get the wire. Tin bar, let's put some more of that in. We can empty this guy out. These are copper wire. We'll pull some more in there. The hopper is probably full. Let's grab that out. Then how about this guy? In plates. Once we get the bigger hoppers, this will be much less of a chore. And plates. More tin plates. Take those out. All right, let's head up, see if we can get the gear maker going. Okay, let's see. A machine that supports auto-crafting of iron plates into iron gears. Much more efficient than doing it by hand. All right, we'll craft that. And let's, since we know we're going to need plates, let's see. Can we get another one of the presses? Amper plant. Do we have enough for that? Yeah, let's do that. And then we probably need a couple more of these if we can do it. Boom. We're going to need to mine more tin because we're just about getting to the end of our supply of tin bars. All right, time for iron gears. Let's set up another line right back here. Mini hopper. Amper plant. Rotate that guy. And then gear maker is probably at the end of my toolbar. That guy, rotate it. We'll see if these will all feed each other. I'm not sure if they will or not. And then another mini hopper. This one, I guess we should make this add only. And this should be remove only. Probably need to do that on these as well. This should be remove only. Add only. Move. Add. Might as well harvest that while I'm here. And then this one, we're going to give the iron bars a try. Inventory. 10 bars in there. Let's see if this will go all the way through. Yep, looks like he's chomping out little chunks of gear. And we've got our first gear. That is good. What's also good is no power required. That's kind of a big deal. All right, while that is doing that, we need tin. Is this tin here? That's tin right there. Let's set up a little mining operation here to get this tin. And it's going to be manual in the beginning, and then we'll automate all this as we go. But we don't have a lot of machines to work with just yet. How about you right there? And okay, your new ore excavator will require connection to your base. Use a hopper and conveyors to achieve this. If you lack resources, you can carry a few items by hand. Sure. Storage hopper. This one is the 100 item one, so we're going to go with that. Let's do it. We're there, and then I may put a storage battery down. We have some of these in inventory that we got just by starting the game. I'm going to charge up this battery. It's going to charge up the drill. I can add power this way too. Let's get to mining some tin. I'm now out of power. Arthur's going to try and charge me up. That is that. Let's see what we got going here. Grab that. Tin bars in here. Might save the tin bars we have. This guy needs more iron. We really need those bigger hoppers. Because this is a little crazy doing it 10 bars at a time. But there's some gears for us. This is our wire. Let's put some copper. I've got tons of copper. I've smelted up. We're in good shape there. Grab this out. And then this wanted what? The tin plate. So I'm going to hold off on that too. Just because we don't have a lot of tin smelted up yet. All right, Arthur has charged me up, so I'm going to send some power into this battery just by hitting the E key. Keep that going. Maybe I'll grab some ore out of here. Boom, 10 tin ore. Let's head up and see what's next that we can build. Boom. Pyrothermic Generator, that's what we're working towards. Iron gears. Okay. Copper wire, iron gears, lightweight machine housings. Crafting. Boom. Did we get one? I think we got one there. Nice. Let's put this thing to work. What we can do... Whoops, one more down, I think. Tons of coal here, though. What I'd like to do... Now that we can generate power... Oh, there's a coal mine right here, which is super convenient. Instead of having this battery and kind of manually feeding power, we can automate it. Let's see. We've got an extra drill here. This guy's got copper. He's waiting on power too. We got copper. We got tin. I want to smelt those. But we've only got the one, you know, kind of not so great, not so great smelter up here. We can move it. I think we can pick this up and move it if we want. It might make sense to do that. I think we can. Or smelter. But I'd like to be smelting the tin, the copper, and the iron all in an automated fashion, right? Let's see what we can do on that front. We can generate our own power now. That's huge. How can we smelt? If memory serves me right, this is it takes a while to get to being able to smelt ore. Tamper, extrusion, coiler, PCB assembling plant, gear maker, servo, lightweight machine crafting, and lithium coil charger. That's not what we want. Okay, ore extractors. These guys, we're going to make more of these for sure. Drill motors. Macerator. This is another thing I'd like to use. Macerator crushes and disposes of unwanted rock. Has a small chance to produce ore and requires power and a storage hopper for any ore found. Has a small chance to produce ore. We're going to get that going here soon. Power. Did we not even unlock it? Looking again for smelting. Jet, storage, logistics. I think we may not have unlocked it yet. Unless you guys see it and I'm just missing it. We can do a search on all of this for smelter. Smelt. Basic ore smelter. Organic rock, I've got plenty of that. We need a basic PCB. Let's see what that's all about. I'm clicking it, I'm not getting any help. Basic PCB. Where is that? PCB assembling plant. Tin plates, we're making those just fine. Copper coil, we are not. Here's the coiler plant. Tin plates and copper wire. Let's do that. This is going to take metal wires and turn them into coils for us. Let's craft one of these. And we're going to need that for this machine. We only need one copper coil to make it. We've got tin plates. Conveyor-based machine for automatically converting metal coils into PCBs does not require external power or storage hoppers. PCBs are used in many electronic components. And we want this so we can do some basic smelting. So coiler, do we want on the coiler to put one of these guys right next to it? Let's do that. We'll put the extruder right next to it. And then how are we doing on mini hoppers? I've got 4. Let's see if we can get by. All right, back down. Let's put that over here. Mini hopper. Extruder. Where's my extruder? Do I have one? That's you. And then coiler. Probably at the end of my hotbar. I'll have to organize the hotbar here. Boom. And then how about another hopper? Boom. Add only. And whoop. Wrong key. Remove only on this one. And then this, we need a copper coil. So let's put some copper bars. We've got a lot of copper. So let's go for the gold here. This shouldn't require power. I think we only need one copper coil. You can see it's being coiled up. I'm just going to drag one more in here once this thing's done. All right, we're getting some coils. Let's grab those out. 3 copper coils. What do we got going here? 10 iron gears. Let's put in some iron. Boom. We got tin we can grab from here. 58 tin ore. I might pop those into the smelter up top just to keep that thing running. That'll get us some extra tin bars because we're running a little bit low. And hopefully we can make some more smelters. So in here, I'm going to just take the tin ore and throw it in. I have it. Where is it? Is it this? Boom, that'll get us some more bars. There's nothing in there right now. Oh, and then while we're up here, let's do this guy. PCB assembling plant. It's going to take tin plates and copper to make it. PCBs. Take some metal coils into PCBs. Okay. Let's go back to smelter. Smelter. Basic ore smelter. Organic rock. Basic PCB. What is the recipe for that? Missing material. Basic PCB. Let's see if that's in the help. I'm just going to dismiss this. We can take a look. It says there's no threat scanner, so we don't know what our threat is. And then it's just showing our extraction ratings. It's all kind of basic stuff. I'm not too worried about this just yet. Boom. Go into help and see if, can we search in here? Consumable machines, Arthur upgrades. I don't see those PCBs listed in here. We're gonna have to maybe experiment, unless I missed it and it's just obvious. Back down. All right, let's see. We've got two more little hoppers down left. Hopper, this guy needs what? From wire. So let's see. Let's grab this out of here. Just don't know if it's copper wire or if it's tin wire to create the PCBs that we need. Guess we'll find out. Do we want to have a full line? I think I do. These machines are pretty cheap. Let's go back up. Let's take a look one more time at the PCB assembling plant. Metal coils into PCBs. So we need an extruder and a coiler and then this guy. So let's grab those. Extruder and a coiler. Do I have enough? I'm short on tin plates. Let's go get some tin plates. We are smelting up more tin, so maybe we can put some in here. Grab those. Grab our tin from here, or I can charge this guy to the battery. Do we have copper in here? Did I charge this? No. Add power to this guy too. These guys are close by. Our iron mine is fairly deep down. We'll see it in a bit. And grab these bars. Head up and see if we can get the coiler. Gonna pop our ore in here real quick. Boom. Keep this guy going. Grab the 10 bars. Back into here, we want a coiler. Grab that guy. And then we'll set up our little PCB production line. This is all temporary. It's going to last for a while, but it's not real long. All right. We want the... We're going to put in bars in the hopper. Then we're going to turn those into wire. That is the extruder. Where are you? Extrusion plant. Boom. Then we're going to coil it. That's this guy. And then we're going to use our new plants to turn these coils into PCB. And then we're going to put our last hopper down at the end. Make this add only. Make this one remove only. And then I think it might be 10 bar. I really think it's 10 bars. Do I have any on me or did I put them all into plates? Get a few. Let's pop tin in there and see what happens. What kind of PCBs we get out of this. It's nice we can put these machines together like this. We don't need hoppers in between or belts. Okay, we're getting PCBs. Are these the ones we want? Doesn't look like... Well, primary PCBs. Not sure if those are the ones we want or not. I'm going to wait till we get a couple more. And then I'm going to run up top. These guys are still doing their thing. I'm going to charge this battery since I've got power on me. I'll charge this drill as well. Let these guys keep doing their thing. I'll harvest the ore with, I think, what key is that? Is that the W key I'm using? Let's see. No, Q key. Okay, let's grab this. 6 primary PCBs. And see if we can build an ore smelter. That guy's going to use power. That's why we have the Pyrothermic Generator. Where is the ore smelter? Is it in here? Ore extractor. It's in a weird... There it is. Ore smelter. Organic rock. Basic PCB. So I've got primary PCB. We need a different kind of PCB. That might be copper. Let's try it. Let's try putting copper in that chain. Let's see what comes out the other side. Grab those. Grab some more. Okay, now we're getting PCBs. I don't think it tells us. Yeah, I'm hitting the interact key on this one. E. Can't get anything out of the PBC machine. Okay, here we have basic PCBs. I think that's what they wanted. Keep this guy filled with copper. What we can do... Let's play with the hotbars a little bit here. Here's my first hotbar. Let's get rid of some stuff we don't need. And then, how about the second hotbar we do ores and bars. Let's just, I'm going to plunk these bars on the hotbar. That's going to make it easier to fill the machines. We said this is copper, so I can just select copper on my hotbar, and I think it's the T key. That will fill up the inventory. Then again, it's Q to remove. Copper, we can make some more copper wire here. Grab those copper coils, or I guess those are coils. There's copper wire. I'm going to put copper in this guy. And this guy is tin plates. We'll keep that guy doing what he's doing. Back up. Smelter, we can build it. Okay, this guy does take power. Smelts ore into bars. Double the speed of the regular smelter, but less efficient. Double the speed of a regular smelter, but less efficient. Interesting. We can't make whatever... I don't think we can make whatever a regular smelter is. Less efficient. If you have too much ore, but not enough bars, this is the perfect solution. Cannot be upgraded with forced induction modules. See the handbook for more information. Upgrade to a regular ore smelter as soon as possible. How do we get that? Let's see. What do we have here? This is an ore smelter, and we're going to do one that's a little less efficient. Let's look at the help. Reference, crafting ingredients. Suit upgrades, machines. Or smelter. Or smelter will convert raw into bars. All right. However, just slow and efficient cannot be upgraded. All right, well, we're stuck with what we got until we research more stuff. Let's take a look at the research projects. We've got 76 research points. Ore Thief. This is for kind of automatically removing ore and other materials from your inventory when I think you walk by. I've never used these. Barkeeper. Again, I don't really care too much about this stuff yet. Maybe later. Waypoints. Emergency siren. Attack scanner. Don't care. This slime attractor we may use here pretty soon to harvest materials, but I'm not going to research it just yet. That we may too. It's a belt control. Beacon. Don't care. Resin. Research assembler. Laboratory component. What about projects? That requires the lab. The spider bot we're going to get into maybe later. Room building and spooky aesthetics. Boy, nothing too compelling here. Nothing too compelling. Let's see. Although some of these unlock other things. That's the thing. Sometimes when you unlock one project, it opens up a bunch more. We are going to obviously need to get the laboratory. Where was that? These guys. Automatically assemble research pods. This we definitely need. Let's grab it. Requires power and attached hoppers containing metal plates, PCBs. Let's get this guy too. That's all about research. Pardon my crazy moving around here. Let's make the basic smelter. We can make 1, 2. Let's start with 2. And tell you what, I think this is a good place to stop this episode. Next episode, what we're going to do is try and tap into this coal or this coal. And then start mining these resources automatically, right? So instead of me having to come by and supply this battery with power and grab ore and all that stuff like this, we want to automate. So we're going to mine coal, put it into a pyrothermic generator, have that pyrothermic generator send power to the mining drill that's actually drilling the coal, and these other mining drills for tin and for copper. You got more copper here, it looks like. And then we can maybe move some of these production lines or get some belts going so that at least for copper and tin, we've got, you know, a fair amount of automated production just running. Getting us the PCBs that we can get out of the basic and primary PCBs that we can get out of tin and copper. And then I guess we'll work our way maybe to the storage hoppers or defenses. Once we start producing copper or producing power and smelting ores, that is going to increase the threat of attack. And we need to be thinking about that and set up some initial defenses too. So we got a bunch of stuff lined up. For now though, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. Special thanks to Glidercat channel members and patrons. Really appreciate your support. And thanks to everybody else who's been giving these videos a thumbs up. It helps my tiny channel grow, and I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the very next episode.